waiting for
But
too
true,
long.
they will not pick up the chip for them, and they will pick up the carry for Brands, taking it away from Eman, one of his strongest heroes as well.
Solid choice for EVOS Glory. We do have a comment here from Brands. Victory against Onyx, it will definitely have a positive impact, especially since we can defeat Onyx. And that will surely be a mental boost for the boys so that in the future they can be motivated to win and make it less pressuring. So to speak, more enjoyable.
You have to enjoy playing your games at the end of the day, and it's going to be a Claude pickup for Eman.
A very solid response. Somehow paying homage to week 1, week 2. We saw a lot of Claude and carries in that gold lane. And let's see here, Bigatron, what will they go
Selena?
for here? Arlet Rome
Oh!
or Arlet EXP, seems like.
They're going to go for the Selena. A pick-off style of roamer in the hands of Bigatron. They want to look and fish for these kills.
Wow.
Looking for informations, right?
Yeah, the
Informations.
Abyssal Trap, you can put it a whole lot, so the map pressure could, I mean, they could technically put in the Abyssal Trap. The diversion gets placed down and they spot them before EVOS could make an ambush happen, and that could be the way to go up against that. And then, obviously, with the Abyssal Trap revealing them, Navari can just throw the Astral Echo revealing more.
Yep.
And then it could just be a whole game of dominoes at that point. But for EVOS, they'll wrap things up with a joy. Oh, wow. That is a great pick for EVOS Glory. A really good pick. BTR do not have any lockdown.
Hey, it's going to be Bigatron Alpha against EVOS Glory.
Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, who will strike first in this best of 3. And I want to remind you guys as well, here on the desk, that Key on the Selena, Season 7 vibes, man. Season 7 vibes. He was a natural born killer on the Selena.
Back in the days when they did make it to the grand final, Season 7, and beaten by the same team you see up against them, it's EVOS. And Key's already super low in this trade. Shoutouts here to NFL, and Clockwork with the Lethal Ignition wants to go for pure damage. Key doing the same thing with the Lethal Ignition too. And Super Ken with the Brave Smite on the Fredrin. We saw the MPL Rage by Irad earlier today, and usually the Concussive Blasts.
Indeed, a very strong pickup. And also trying to exert more pressure, as again, the purple buff being a point of disruption, a choke point for most teams today so far. This game no less, and Super Key, or Key rather, he's just gonna be looking for those informations, looking for a pick-off, possibly with the arrows later on. But
steal.
A good steal from Dreams.
Very good steal. It's here the gold laner is just doing work. For now, it is actually quite even, though Brands slightly better in HP.
In this matchup, it does favor the carry, so Brands will have a way better time. Eman has actually opted to go for the Purify, despite the possible Don't Run Wolf King and the I'm Offended stopping him in his tracks when he does jump in. But overall, I do think the sprint is a bit more valuable.
In the mid side, actually want to commit this. Dreams now, taking some damage. He's A-OK. Half HP though, pre-turtle.
Dreams has been shadowing this mid side, of course, trying to help all the pressure that is relieved upon the shoulders of Klokun, but now a turtle battle ensues. It's just fluffy up there, but Anavel running around.
He will not be able to get out. He spent his turtle flicker earlier. Superken though will find the trade in that turtle. Fluffy popping last insanity. Superken with a good taunt. Force Fluffy to flicker away. Dreams though in the mid side will be caught, and that's a trade, a 1-for-1 plus the turtle.
Bigatron will be happily able to take that. They get the turtle and another kill for themselves. Bronze was rotating up towards mid. They knew that they had to fight that for Anavel.
And now it just comes down to how EVOS Glory can actually...
Oh, the Superken caught. Isolated 4v1 last Saturday. No flicker though. Will not reach Superken. So Rizzo now looking for a re-engage counterplay. Moreno secures the kill with a spear. Good final slash. Not enough resources. Flickers out of that situation. And yeah, Anavel forced to back away as well in the bottom side of the map. Good stun, Purify forced. Blazing Duet committed just to clear that wagon.
That's true.
A good skirmishes here and there.
Yeah. I mean, strong pickup potential in the hands of Bigatron. They also have the damage needed early on, especially when Moreno is hitting his meteors and spheres like that, and Brand's almost taken away in the fray.
The late game for BTR actually looks very, very good. But again, this is also another story of how both teams kind of have to weather a storm. For BTR, it's kind of taking their time to get into that late game. Mid game is actually pretty good too, but I definitely think for EVOS Glory, they also have what it takes to utilize that mid game power spike. It's a Loyi, Ruby, X-Borg, and the Joy. Superken has been very active with Moreno also landing these shots consistently. Stopping them.
Oh! Don't Purify this time. 2v4. Take a look at the dive here. Key as well. Blazing Duet now. Spence will secure Brands as well as Dreams. That's a double for Edmon.
Clean initiation from the side of Bigatron Alpha. They're able to sweep away, replicating the same job that they failed to do earlier. And this time, they take down Brands and set their sights on the Turtle Clockun.
Forced to use the diversion play. Now he is below 50% of HP. Meanwhile, take a look at Annabelle. Sneaky kill on towards Sorizo there, though. Again, Superken still 100% on the objectives. EVOS, they are doing what they can.
A good trade on the board. That's the only trade that they can look for, a kill up top while the Turtle was being taken away by BTR. But seriously, the layering of skills earlier by Bigatron Alpha, the fact that they used the Fredrin as the Fredrin and the Quad technically together as a distraction for the Astral Echo to hit, and it completely made EVOS Glory.
Unoffended Flicker will be enough to take Key down there. That's a good pick off. They need to play more like that.
But yeah, as I was saying, the distraction basically made it possible for the Abyssal, or the Arrow, to connect. And it was actually quite easy for that Abyssal Arrow to connect up against Brands, who didn't have the Purify, and it was already on the Astral Echo.
NFL almost getting caught. Those Ken with
Good
the taunt.
taunt as well. That's with the sidestep and juke. Superken is actually the one to fall. That's a good recovery there by EVOS Glory.
For a moment we thought Annabelle was gonna die, but again with the Joy, always so slim with the movements, and Arrow connects, but it's not gonna do much more than that. So EVOS, you know, despite all the disadvantages that they had in this game, the way they respond to this is actually pretty solid.
Super solid skill hit rate from Moreno too. Remember, this is also counting the skill 2s that he uses to the minion waves to clear out the minion waves on top of the ones that he actually tries to aim onto the members. Still, very slow game as of the 6 minutes. Both the teams don't want to really go for anything too crazy early on, but there is a little bit of a skirmish down below.
2v1. Still Fluffy here holding on to his last insanity. Does not want to commit. Perhaps he will spend it on the Turtle. With the diversion here, seems like they will teleport top side. Turtle Pit. Let's see here. It's a 5v3 for now. Oh my god, Superken receiving a lot of heat taken out first, and that will be the first neutral objective for Annabelle. Now Amon, how's the Blazing Duet? Oh my god, this is huge! Dreams taken out as well. That's a 1-for-1. Well, 1-for-2 technically, as Bigatron responds back. Sorizo jumps in towards the back. Clockun, though, half HP. The mid, quite vulnerable. Annabelle trying to deny it. Amon almost gets taken off, but Sorizo is there to take him down.
Was almost worth it for EVOS. I mean, they got the Turtle and they got Superken as well, traded back against Dreams. But it's just like, stun though.
Good pick off again. Key is just so annoying now. And again, this mid is quite vulnerable here. Fluffy now will be able to clear the mid though.
What is it with the hit shot, the skill shot that's hitting for both players, Moreno and also Key? Getting the stuns, getting the Astral Spheres up and running.
They've been lethal, very lethal together, that combo, man. The Astral Echo plus the Abyssal Arrow, but even without the Astral Echo, seems like Key and Moreno are not finding it difficult at all to land those Abyssal Arrows and Astral Spheres. Still though, this is technically what EVOS Glory have as an advantage. This ambush style, but it's caught again by a good Abyssal Arrow by Key. Reads it quite well up top, 1v1.
Oh my god, Sorizo against Annabelle now. No, they will not commit it just yet here. Waiting perhaps for cooldowns. But yeah, Sorizo very solid in the XP so far.
Yeah, this building pressure of that Abyssal Arrow in the mid-game. This is how Bigatron can utilize the Selena, putting traps all around, shooting them from different angles where EVO's Glory do not expect. And that Abyssal Trap, it's very, very, very annoying to go up against, especially when you are the team that needs to look for an angle, needs to look for a flank. Constantly spotted all the time with this vision control by BTR. Basically enables him on to get as much free farm as he possibly can. And now the Lord has spawned in the game. 2 turtles to BTR so far, 1 to EVO's Glory. Still a 1.7k gold lead by BTR, and they are going straight onto the Lord.
Without hesitation. And final slash already committed on towards Fluffy here. Last Insanity quite prematurely. Oh, the sun caught on towards Clockwood. This might be a mistake here from EVOS. Moreno securing the kill. And that is already a man advantage for Bigatron to take the Lord.
Again, the way they zone out the portions of the maps and the jungle as well. With the Abyssal Traps just trying to sniff out all the angles. The final slash.
Oh, good combo. Blazing through at Annabelle. Oh my lord. And no escape route. And that is already another kill on the board for Bigatron.
They're so decisive. They just make the play happen. Lo Yi, the main advantage of the Lo Yi is you catch people off guard. But when you're up against a team that knows what they want to do, it doesn't matter if they're right or wrong. They stay decisive. When a call is made, they see Joy, they see Lo Yi up top. They go straight for the Lord. They go straight for a fight. And once the Lo Yi does put in the diversion, they back away. They play it slow, and then they re-engage, and now they are constantly barraging EVO's Glory with a whole lot of projectiles. The Abyssal Arrow and the Astral Sphere slowly but surely becoming more and more lethal, more and more annoying to deal with.
Slowly eating them from the inside. The skill shots, the projectiles, like how Mirko mentioned, it has been hitting so far, especially with the Abyssal Arrows. So clutch for Key, but Annabelle could be caught here. He's so far from the team.
Quite isolated, gets the clear though. Now Annabelle with a rhythm, electrifying beats, will not be able to escape. 4 members were on him. And yeah, that was just a distraction as Lord was taken care of by the other EVOS' member.
He was trying to soak up the members from Bigatron and trying to divert their attention from the Lord. And now, Bigatron though, they're looking for a siege towards the mid lane. Oh my god, that arrow hits towards Glockun.
Oh, good pull! Dreams now will be taken out. Last Insanity forced. No armor, Glockun must eat the arrow. And now EVOS, they're just down to 2, defending all inners out. Bigatron, 5,000 healthy lead.
It's not even a healthy lead, it's a phenomenal lead with this kind of composition. Like, even when they were ahead 2,000 gold, it was already lethal because of the poke, the range that they have. They don't even need to take the brawls at this point.
Slash committed already. Last Insanity forced. Oh, it's just massacre at this point. 11 minutes and 6,000 gold lead. And there is no play for EVOS. I see no play here.
Not yet. Not
yet.
They still have to wait for a bit of scaling for Brands, for Annabelle especially. Eman, itemization, crisp, amazing for Eman here. He goes for the Infinite Shield right after the 3-item power spike.
Oh! Quicker final slash there on towards 2 Dreams now. Will not be able to soak in the damage as well as Brands. Glockun will eat another arrow. That's killing spree for Key. Top side of the map is actually Annabelle who eats the bullet from Eman who claims to double. And there you go, 4 members taken out.
A dominant showing from all lines. Bigatron, the red robots firing on all cylinders. Hitting the projectiles, getting the engages, and now they seek the end. Could this be the closure for game number 1?
That's Insanity instantly pops just to clear. Minions in time. But almost their top side taken out, but they were there in time just to defend. But my goodness, Bigatron. Perfect scenario, perfect game here for them.
It's phenomenal, really, the way that they've been taking this game. The execution, the way that they have spotted out these ambushes from EVO's Glory with the Abyssal Traps, with the Astral Echoes. Wow, very, very impressive stuff from the Red Robots. 17-6 and 8.6k gold lead. Even the resource management, who gets what? The purple buff given over to Moreno at the 13th minute of the game. The enhanced Lord now, currently marching down in the mid lane, and this could very well be the Lord that ends the game. They have a whole lot of that siege potential because of the poke. Their poke constantly over to EVO's Glory, but it only takes one initiation, one time with that backline.
They're looking for the end now. This could be the end.
Yeah, Dreams very low already. Backing away, Fluffy does not have time
Annabelle.
for last Insanity. Annabelle gets the clear done.
Oh.
And it seems like now they are looking to defend the bottom side turret. Bigatron patiently waiting. And EVOS also still with 5 members here defending. Will they be able to defend the bottom side of the map here? Let's see. Good pull, good engage.
Ken?
Oh, Super Ken very low. Good life steal as Brands will be taken out by Amon.
Oh.
That's another double for Amon Moreno, grabbing another kill. Now let's see Amon taken out with the shutdown by Fluffy, who claims the double as well. Good defense, but also a better offense.
Bigatron feasting on Tiger Meat. Look at all cylinders, they're firing it. They're going at it. Moreno even gets the sphere execute towards the backline, and they just clean up everything and left no crumbs.
3 base turrets. It's still a net positive for BTR. With the map control that they've had already, it's already pretty disgusting. Now with 3 base turrets to their name, an entire enemy jungle to play with the Abyssal Traps. It'll be even harder for EVO's Glory to go for an ambush with that diversion. In the mid lane again, good angle with the Astral Echo to reveal Dreams and to stop any possible counter attack from EVO's Glory. Gold benefit though, it was bad for BTR. They win the map advantage with the 3 base turrets taken, but they gave a whole lot of shutdowns.
Yeah.
Indeed. And feels like for EVOS Glory, they haven't really been able to find the diversion place that they wanted to do because of the Selena, with the Abyssal Traps and the scouting. When you have an Avaria as well with the Astral Echo, information is going to be relayed very quickly in the pockets of Bigatron, Alpha, and now it's just a matter of time. I mean, EVOS do have good clear. They have Annabelle in there, that could always pop the clears towards the waves. They also have Brands, but it's just a case of hemorrhage at this point.
And you can see the confidence building too for the red robots. Super Ken survived way longer than he should have inside of the base of EVO's Glory earlier, getting a good Appraiser's Wrap down. But now it's all about the slow pushes. It's all about the macro advantage of BTR and how EVO's Glory do what BTR did to them in the mid game. Decisiveness. If EVO's Glory can pull the trigger at the right time, it will significantly actually impact the advantage that BTR have. They will try to ignore it.
Wow. Man, again, Fluffy, man. No last Insanity already. Still has
Diversion?
Immortality, though. Diversion play. Super Ken.
Oh.
Soaking damage. Oh, take a look at Torizo. Looking and distracting Clockun, and even so, Dreams taken out first. Torizo, Clockun, it's Torizo this time. In the top side of the map, but oh my goodness, other side. It is actually Amon taken out by Annabelle.
So many skill shots to dodge. Annabelle.
Winner Srunchen Immortality just to buy time. And it will be a kill still for Bigatron.
Annabelle in no man's land, sure. He was able to get Amon in that process, but it just opens up horizons for Bigatron to exploit. Now they have control over the Lord Pit. They have the side lanes pushing. This is just a case of waiting game for them.
But you can still see the growing threat of EVO's Glory with this lineup. They are really good in team fights. They are able to output the damage. When they are able to, they can actually take these fights. Again, it's going to be an increasing threat from EVO's Glory as we get into the later stage of the game where BTR need to get close, in close proximity against EVO's Glory inside of their own base. At this point, BTR need to poke them down and then get Amon in, get him space to hit the turret, to hit the base. Because if he doesn't, EVO's Glory can have a say continuously on how this defense will go.
And pokes could be the name of the game. You have the Novaria and the Selena as well, but Dreams trying to get something.
Oh my god, Super Ken melted down there by Brands. This might be the window that EVOS needs to really cause a chain reaction.
Exactly.
No offense now in play. The more late game, technically, the more, I don't want to say irrelevant, the less impact for Key.
Hey, look at, oh!
Diversion play. Iman now caught, isolated, plays into it from Iman, will secure a kill, looking for another. Oh my goodness, almost escaped. But now, with the winning truncheon, Moreno and Immortality.
No way.
Looking for an escape. Fluffy wants to secure the kill. Gets the Immortality instead. Now Key covering, destroying the Immortality as well.
Oh.
But that's a good response here by EVOS.
Whoa, what a chain of events happening. They were able to hold their base and they went for the diversion play. And Iman being able to grab someone towards him as he falls to his grave.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Well played by both EVOS Glory and even BTR. Again, the Lord advantage. Gold benefit does not favor BTR. It actually has given EVOS Glory a whole lot more to play with. But at this point of the game, once we reach that 60k gold mark for both these teams, BTR and EVOS, the gold lead will be irrelevant. And it has been equalized. Iman buys the win of nature back again. And now the advantage that counts will be the advantage of these super mini waves constantly pushing back towards EVOS Glory. These slow pushes will be all across the map, and BTR will have to stay coordinated. That one misstep from Supercat, way too overextended from the team. Almost gave EVOS Glory a ticket back into the game. But now they're certainly back. They have a say to what happens. They are taking turrets slowly but surely, equalizing the lead of the turrets. But it's still an overwhelming advantage for BTR with 3 base turrets taken down.
Yeah, they're resurrecting their chances on winning in this game. Comeback bound to happen if they could hold on any longer. And Annabelle is just going to scale as late as the game goes. Now the Lord is ready to be taken. And we have seen Fluffy so good in the zoning department when it comes down to the neutral objective takes. But it feels like EVOS, they're not interested in trying to contest with this Lord.
We have also seen EVOS go through a 30-minute plus game. Now Fluffy receiving
Concealed.
heat. Has the flicker. Supercan now is the one receiving in the Wind of Nature by Brands already.
Annabelle.
That's info. Annabelle jumping in, looking for the back lines, looking for Key, who forced to use the Winner's Truncheon. Now himself, he used the Winner's Truncheon, and he will fall.
Diversion.
He has the immortality though, quite low. Supercan and Moreno will secure the kill. So Rizzo will be the trade. Supercan looking for another. Dreams caught, taken out by Key. Supercan will definitely back away, and that's a 2-for-1 kill-wise.
Both teams going at it, punching
Moreno.
left and right. Oh! Baits out the Winner Truncheon. Thankfully, they don't lose clock in that process.
40 seconds on the death timers. They're looking for the end.
Let's say 3 waves. They have minions though. Will they be able to buy time? It seems like Iman needs to be careful here. Supercan as well now. Still able to soak in damage. Last Insanity popped. Will not be able to find anything though, but it will buy time for Annabelle to respond.
They still hold their line, but this Lord is free for Bigatron. So it's just gonna be reduce, reuse, recycle. The same thing all over again, but Fluffy is trying to crash down the party.
Saying Last Insanity already committed. Iman quite low, has immortality though. Supercan comfortably with poise secures the Lord.
Definitely a butt clincher earlier there. A few crazy plays by EVOS Glory. Desperate diversion that almost was able to catch him on. He actually placed the Battle Mirror image in the wrong spot and almost paid the price for it. Luckily, he's got quick hands. He has that immortality by... And now it's the Lord evolved in the 22nd minute of the game. This has to be the angle where BTR, and if they don't, EVOS Glory, again, will be a massive threat. We are in the positions, we are in the moments where the diversions can actually change the trajectory of the game. And EVOS are managing it properly.
EVOS holding on. Good call for Supercan here. As the Saturday committed already, Dreams taking a lot of heat. Amon
The base.
with a blazing duet, looking for the base. No one's taking care of Amon, and there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the first game will go to the hands of the Red Robots.
The Red Robots strike first on what would be a back and forth game. We thought they would win it convincingly.